Hello, everybody. Not even ready. There we go. Oh my goodness. I've had some issues today, guys. getting this project ready, and I didn't want to get everything all dirty. So if you just bear with me one more second here, I'll be, I think, ready to go. Hello, hello. Glad everyone is coming on. Thank you so much. Okay. Awesome. So we're going to make a really silly craft tonight. Why not, right? I have this putty, this green stuff left. We're going to do something like totally crazy. Like really different. I am going to put my smock on. It's a dirty craft, guys. And I'm hoping I don't get too dirty. We are going to do some mudding on a bottle. And I'll show you how I'm going to do that. I'm not even sure if this is going to work tonight. It's going to be one of those fun and crazy crafts. Say hello if you're here, and if you're new, welcome. I am a crafter that crafts out of the blue and creates things without any worries. I just do it. Now I have this purple craft paper while everyone's getting on. I'm going to do some cutting. Let's try to get it all the same. That one's really light. 1, 2, and 3. I think that should be more than enough. Take those off. I'm going to put my glasses down. And I'm simply just going to cut it straight off, right down the line here. Doesn't even have to be even, guys. And I'm sure one would only be plenty, but we'll see. And then I'm going to cut them into strips, but they don't have to be so long. Hopefully this will just smash it off and we can just make it that way. All right. Like I said, we're just having some fun tonight. This might turn out really cute. I seen them at the store and I seen them on Pinterest. I believe it was Pinterest. And they sell these things for $30 some. And I just can't figure out why. So we're just zooming off some paper while everyone's jumping on. Just like so. I'm doing probably about an inch or so. Not worried about that. Should have my fold the other direction, but maybe I'll go this way. So I'm just cutting these into strips. Like so. And I think the garden style fun chickens. I think they're chickens. I don't know what they're called. I believe they're called chickens. that is what we're making. We're going to make a mess and have some fun. And I better just keep cutting. I think I'll probably need it all. Can't figure out why it won't just slide. Say hello if you're here. Don't be shy. I'm far from shy. We're going to do a little, like, not Mod Podging, but something similar to that. Except for we're going to use plaster Paris. No, not plaster spackling. I don't know why. I'm in the mood for plaster, I guess. Keep saying it. Maybe I have my papers crooked. I don't know. Let's just finish that. Whether we use them or not, we'll use them on another craft. Don't worry if they rip. They're gonna rip. Just making it easier to use. Hope you're all doing wonderful tonight. It's getting mighty cold again, guys. It's going below 0. If it's not already. Alright, enough of that, right? So now we're going to make some mud. But first we're going to take our items. We're going to be using a bottle, and these are pop caps. Let me just peel this off. Hello, hello. Thanks for coming in and having hearts there. Okay. So this is one of those caps you put on your cup, and it's a dome that has a hole in it. So I took that hole and I cut it even bigger, right? So we're going from little tiny hole to a big hole. Real simple. Hi. All right, now my tape is actually just to hold it there, and I'm gonna hot glue it. And I'm hoping my hot glue, like, actually holds it. Now there is a way to get it to I probably melted it. Let's see. I'm wondering if I take this, I'm trying to find a simple way to do this, and it doesn't seem like it's going to be very simple. Now we're going to cover that up anyway, so have another piece. Okay. So that kind of worked. We're going to mud over it, so it's going to be fine. Hi Deb, hi Michelle. I think it says Michelle there. I found my glasses, guys. Did you notice? I went into one of my residents' rooms, and there they were. She had them. Same person that likes to take my stuff. So we're not going to worry about this look here because we're going to mud over all of this with these. And if it has a different color, it's going to be quite okay. I'm just going to make sure we don't have too many gaps. Now there is a way that you can put these together, but I'm sorry, I don't have that kind of luck. And I got a hot glue right under my fingernail. All right, so this hole, now let me show you. I couldn't believe they sold these for $30, guys. That's why I decided I'm going to try to make one before I really complain about it. And this is just one of those ice bottles. And I peel off this lovely stuff. Like so. Now it's wet because I washed it. Okay, now this is going to be the bottom, and this is going to sit in here like so. And then we're going to plaster Paris and tape this down. It's going to be kind of cool. Hi Chris, how are you doing? Thanks for stopping in. Now I don't have anything but this good old-fashioned blue tape. It holds to nothing. But I figure this is only a trial run, so we'll see what it does. Maybe I should just leave that all on. Now we're not worried about wrinkles or anything like that. It's a little bit crooked here. I bet Chris has a better way to do this. This is all I have in my house right now. I do not know what happened to my tape. But I couldn't believe they wanted $30 for this. I'm going to see. I think I should tape this part a little bit better. Okay, so to give you an idea, this chicken thingy that I saw, I think it's a chicken, goes in planters. Okay, these come here. You keep the cap on, for you can fill it with sand or whatever. But the eyes go here, and then you put a beak right here. And then this is colored like purple, pink, whatever. Whatever your heart desires. I'm just going to use these up. And we're going to plaster this with our spackling. And we're going to dip this paper, hopefully that's not too thin. I'm just going to use up this extra tape here. Because it's just sitting here on my table. And then it's supposed to have like a round bottom and a skinny top and then the head. Sounds fine. Sounds crazy. All right. I need a little bigger container. The only biggest one I got, I guess. So we're going to take our spackling. I already have. And we're going to make this a lot smoother, or not smoother, thinner is the word I'm looking for. Not as thin as we did the other night. I'm wondering if we couldn't just use this and then put that on it. Let's try that first. So we're gonna spackle my mess away. I was gonna thin it out, but maybe I don't need to. So it kind of looks something like this. We'll do one side at a time. I'm trying to get in my crevices. You have to go all the way up to the top. Now you're not going to do the cap, just do the top. This is the craziest thing I've done in a long time. It's kind of funny. We're not going to do this on my retreat. Then you're going to take your papers and you're going to just spackle it down. Don't worry, you'll catch up on the other side. And do it whatever directions you want. Let's see, going to be covering it all up. I guess this is going to be a purple one with a little green hue through it. And then when we're all done, I'll take the leftover spackling and I will go all over it, or maybe I'll use a Mod Podge. I haven't decided. It's always fun to do something different. And that should hold it, I would think. I'm doing glassy side up, if that matters to anybody. Just like so. See? I will do more in just a second. This is just basically getting it on. Just trying to hold it there. Crunching it up, I guess. You guys are probably thinking, she's crazy. Hi, Darlene. Hi, Becky. Thanks for coming on. I'm just having some good old fun. Making a nice mess. You know I like to make messes, guys. And now we're going to do the same thing on this side. Just plaster those things right down. It don't matter. It's like putting butter all over everything. Now friends, if you have a bottle that has a round bottom on it, that would probably work. That's basically all it was a round bottle with a long neck. And they made it look like a chicken. I was laughing about it at work. And then I got home. My order that was supposed to come today didn't show. Gotta love it, man. And so I decided we're doing this. That's how this project came about. Good old mess. But it's fun. I'm kind of glad I didn't water this down because I'm making such a good mess all by itself. I went to the hotel today, guys. They had a real nice setup there. That they were getting ready for a party, and they got to go in, and I told them that's exactly what I'm looking for. Give me the price. And she gave me kind of a small bar part price for my retreat, and it looks like we might have to go into July, but I'm hoping not. July is a hard month for a lot of people. Nice mess it made. And now you're going to take these again and let's see, I went around them. Make sure I get that top covered up. How nice it sits. This turns out, I'll just be really thrilled. Now I suppose it's supposed to dry. And it will over the next day, but we're just going to do the whole thing anyway. Nice mess. It is kind of fun. I love making messes, guys. I like doing messy art once in a while. Totally different. Guys, this is just recycling now. Don't throw out your recyclables. Use them. Make something out of them. Maybe you'll like this craft. Maybe you won't. I don't know if I even do. And just kind of like pressing down that right into the goop. Made sure I cut plenty so I can just trim and Mod Podge right over it. There's a little hole here at the bottom. If you can get that filled in, sometimes it, you know, probably would be better. Totally fun here. I'm really having fun. Make sure it's all covered before you do anything else. Oh, I tore it right off the thing. Come back here. Cover up my little hole I just put in. I guess I have to be careful. Tissue paper rips. Kind of fun, guys. Wish you were here. You would have so much fun with this. Okay, so now we got it mostly covered. Like so. Looks pretty thick to me. I'm just squeezing it on. How much I got left? Okay, now we're going to add a little bit of water to that. I'll just take it from my drinking. We're going to water that down. Into a nice kind of liquid paint. Now it's spackling, guys. I made it super runny. Old paintbrush. Nice touch. Sit there. This one's half Mod Podge. It should work. Now we're going to just use this like Mod Podge. I should add Mod Podge to it. And just plaster it down. It needs another one here. Now, isn't this fun, guys? Hi, Trisha. How you doing? I'm having a fun time making a nice mess. Get in there and get these all smashed into that little circle at the bottom here. Just push it around. Anything that's not stuck, stick it with the cement. This nice spackling needs a little bit more here. I'm sure it's going to need a day to dry, but we're going to try the hairdryer on it anyway. It might not be perfectly dry. Oops, that one's missing a whole spot. Gotta be careful here. I got holes popping through. Can't hold it that tight, I guess. Different way of Mod Podging and a different way of paper mache. Just using a different material is all I'm doing. Working the same techniques, but a different pattern, different material. Just reinforcing my little edge here. We'll go back over it in just a second. This one spot here just keeps coming apart. I hope you guys know what I'm talking about. You might find them, they're called planter chickens or something like that. And they want like 30 bucks for the thing. Everyone I looked at, and I thought, oh my goodness, I gotta try making one first. They were so different looking. They go in planters. That's what we're making. I'm not even worried about if it's set perfectly. I'm doing all right. Feeling much better today. Doctor put me on all those allergy medication along with Mucinex at night, so I'm doing all right. As long as I stay on that for a while, I'll be good. I just want to make sure everything is plastered. Then we're going to take the hair dryer to it, or my dryer. It will just dry the outside. It's not going to do much for the inside. What I got going on there? Put a couple around here just to make sure that part stays. Maybe I should crisscross it. Easier said than doing, I guess. We'll add a little bit more there. Just making sure that stays. Now, doesn't that look just adorable? Got a hole right there. My spackling should dry clear. Or, I'm sorry, not clear, but green, because that's the color of my spackling. Because it's old, I painted it, made it green. That way I don't mix my good spackling with my old spackling. That's just my own little trick. All right, so now doesn't that look just so lovely? I don't think I've ever done anything like this before. All right, let's dry it up with a little hair dryer. This is only going to dry the outside. It's not going to do the inside. Kind of reminds me of the old genie bottle. I'm very glad to be feeling better. Thank you. And it stands nicely. And the spackling will make it a little heavy, but not all that heavy. And once it dries completely, it will be solid. It will be purple and green. My spackling is green. Normally it's white. And then we're going to put some polka dots on it. We'll probably use bread for that. Now, isn't it fun to do something like really wacky? That's what I think it looks like, a genie bottle. I'm just drying the outside. It's going to take a day or a good 45 minutes to dry completely. And it'll be just like your wall. When you spackle your wall, it's going to be the same kind of feel. No, it's not going to be completely dry. Just keep dropping things. Oh, you know what? We're going to use some Mod Podge now to sparkle it up because it looks dry. It's still wet. But I think we can use some spackle or sparkle. I got just enough to go do that. Gee, I still got enough to do four or five more projects out of this little container yet. Alright. Might as well just continue with this brush. I'll just add it right into this. I don't worry so much when I'm at the end of the bottle. Here's my paper towels. Move that over. I'm going to spray here. Now where did my spray go? What? No spray? Just had my spray. Just a minute, I put my, oh, there it is. Going to get this wiped up before it completely sticks onto my plastic or my silicone. Plaster and silicone really don't go together. Little bottle. So I had to empty that. I wish it was dry, but it's not. So let's add some glitter and fix anything that is just not staying in its space. We'll dry it up again in just a little bit. And this is Sparkle Mod Podge. This is Sparkle. It's not the Extreme Sparkle. It's not the one I like. It's just the one I have. And then we'll dry this up. And then we're going to add some red dots. Now, it's not going to be perfectly dry, so just know that. Sorry if I miss your comments, guys. My comments are like way over onto the other side. This is just giving it some sparkle. Nothing else than sparkle. And Mod Podging it down. It's all going to be, I think it will turn out. If I bring it upstairs for my brother, he's going to say, it's going to kill your plant, which is half dead anyway. I have a plant that just likes to keep dying on us. So we brought it into Bachman's for just advice on what to do with this thing. First person said the plant is in too big of a box or a pot that needs a smaller pot. So then we bought a smaller pot. We brought it back the next month because we still weren't having much good results and still looked really bad. And the guy says, oh, it's just dormant. Okay, no problem. So then he said about Christmas time it should really perk up. It should be like in full bloom, ready to go. Well, Christmas came and it's gone. Now we're going to dry this. And the plant still looks bad. And now they're saying it needs a bigger pot. This is crazy. Hi Karen, how are ya? Now we're just drying up the Mod Podge. This is still going to be wet, but now it's sparkly. It's going to be purple and green and sparkles with red dots. I don't know. Red dots is good. Remember now, these are plastic bottles, so I don't know if it would wreck the bottle or not with having your dryer real close because of all the mud that's on it, all the spackling. A little bit more. I'm wondering maybe I'll do. How about yellow dots? That might be cuter than red dots with purple. What do you guys think? And then the popper. Yes, I have to get up. Can't reach those. One size for all. All for one, one for all, right? So I'm going to add some yellow in here. Way more than enough. This is what it looked like, guys. They had all sorts of different kinds. There you go. Just dots here and there. Bottom is really soft. Do it carefully. So that looks good. Now let's dry that real quick. so fun. This is so different. That's looking all right. Oh, I shouldn't dry. Oh, still a little wet. Didn't dry the bottom. Oopsie. Guess I have to have more patience. Chicken dry. I'm sure they're not. And the moisture underneath is going to keep them wet. Still get my cap off. So I'll fill that up with sand. All that hot air came out of that from the moisture of this. Super cute. Okay, so now these are two little eyeballs. They're the finger ones that go on here that I cut off the loop of it. And these are, come back here. Going to be glued on right about here. Try to catch it before it slides. Gotta make sure I can get that open. And then this one's gonna go right next to it. See? Now I have a hot glue that ran down, but we're not going to worry about that. Now it made it top heavy. So it's going to need some rocks or something. So I got some few rocks there. Not many, but might be just enough to hold it. Oh, totally miss. Well, totally miss. Don't know where the other one went, but he seems to be holding. Now isn't that just stinking cute? Hot. Whoops. Get over here. Stay. Quit being bad. Now I need a beak of some sort. I don't have no yellow, but I have shiny. We can dazzle that out some yellow because we have yellow here. Just lightly. It's a pretty big beak. Goodness. Gotta do that side too. Let's try it. And then we'll trim it back. Guys, this is all scraps that I had around my table. Nothing more than scraps. Ooh, that's hot. I think the best crafts are the ones that you just make out of fun. So let's cut this down just a little bit. It has a thingy there of some sort. I usually just make a loop like so, and that becomes the beak. It's kind of a big beak, but that's okay. We're going to first hot glue it together at the tip. Stay. Sticks to me just fine. And that's going to be glued on just like so. Ooh. Okay. And then it's supposed to have some prickly things at the top of the head. So I'll just cut off another piece. Maybe I can cut two the same. Let's see. We only need an inch. Those two match it all. Okay. We'll cut this corner. We're going to glue these at the bottom together. So a little bit down here at the bottom. That should work. Oh, I should probably crease that first. Well, maybe it won't need it. Then I'm going to take a little bit of this paper in between. Guess I have to do each row. this piece is going to be glued on the back. Flap it out. That's going to be glued right onto here. Curve up this part. Make it look nice. And that's going to be glued right onto the top there somehow. Oop, I don't got that very centered. And there you have your little $35 chick. And then you're supposed to stick this in a big plant that has whatever in it. You could add a bow in the back. Let's see, do I have anything like a ribbon? If you want to cover up the back of it, here, let's see what I got. Where's my scrap ribbon? And these go for $35 to $40, guys. Unbelievable. And it doesn't look any better. You might want to iron your bow. But they just had them loose like this. So that just covers up the back. You can make it a bow if you want, or just leave it nice and long. Tack it together. But there you go. Now this will dry. And but he's kind of cute. Totally different, guys. Totally I haven't seen anybody make them, but I've seen them on I believe I was on Pinterest, and you know, didn't take very long to make. You could use Mod Podge, I believe. You could use, if you don't have spackling, which I have a lot of spackling because I do spackle, you could use, what's that stuff called? Paper mache. You could use glue and flour. You could use a whole lot of other things. Just whatever will keep the bottom on. Now, on some of the ones I've seen, some were small bottoms like this. And they had a very thin bottle. Some were really big bottoms, and then a bottle that had a thinner neck. This is two different bottles. This is a ice bottle, the ice drink, and then this is caps that I got from drinking slushies. And but anyway, there's my chicken. Bok, bok, bok. And that's what he looks like from the side. Here's his back. Oh, you're just so cute. Now, he should probably have a gobbler down here maybe. Or that, wait, that's a turkey. Chickens don't have gobblers. Right. I'm trying to think. But I think he's super cute. Now, were you expecting me to make this today? Did you, when I started, did you think it would come out to something like this? Thank you for those hearts. It's so fun to make something so odd. And I got rocks in there. I'll probably add a few more to give it weight. But these bottles are very thin. They're the size of this bottle, of the shape of the top. I should have tied this a little better, but let's see if I can get it more even. Super cute. And he sparkles very pretty. Anybody have a name for this little guy? Super fun, super cute. Oh, you got your ribbon a little yellowed. Poor thing. So, I hope you had fun with this. This is totally different and quite fun. I don't think I have that much spackling in there. That one's good enough. I lost my cap. Oh, there it is. It's amazing how I lose things and they're just, I haven't hardly got up. Anybody got a name for him? Not only cute, but adorable. Thanks, Deb. Put my glasses on. Oh, now I don't have to squint my eyes. Yay. Super cute. Thank you, Trisha Ann. Oh, wow. I had poured a tea, coffee, certain plans before. Not all. Little. I'll have to read more of that. Karen's watching. Cool, cool. Nobody has a name for this little guy? He's cute. Totally different. I'll save these for Easter. I'll find a bag to put these in. I cut a lot because I like to be ahead of, like I have plans and stuff, so when I start chopping and stuff, I like to get ahead of what I'm going to do in the future. So like when I make my little grass baskets and stuff, instead of grass, I'm going to use this tissue paper instead. Because I have a project from the grass I have. Let's see. I went to Hobby Lobby, and you know, friends, it's hard enough to get eggs around here. It really is. But it seems to be even harder to find the Easter eggs that are the styrofoam Easter eggs. Hobby Lobby didn't have any, and they said they sold out already. Can you believe that? I'll have to go to a different Hobby Lobby. Now, do you think he needs anything like between his eyes? A bead in his mouth? Little red bead down here. I think he's cute the way he is. How about a bedazzle? Can you see that? Can't even see that one. But it looks cute there. We'll just leave it like that. Well, I hope you had fun with them. He's really cute. I don't know what you were expecting tonight from this little guy. When I started, I didn't think he would come out as cute as he did, and he did. He came out cute. Now he's going to dry the rest of the night, and we'll see everybody tomorrow. Have a good night. Nobody has a name for this guy? I need a name, guys. Come on, sprinkle it out too, please. Sprinkle me on. And if you're on YouTube and watching, thank you for watching on YouTube. And please subscribe if you're on YouTube. And if you're on Facebook for the first time, please push the follow button and like button. And if you really like me, please write a review. I would really appreciate that. I could use some really, some good reviews. So if you have time to write a quick review, just go up to the top bar up there on my page and click review, and then you can type in a review. I would certainly appreciate it. So everyone, Decker or Chester? I like Chester. Drake or Chester? How about Chester? All right. Well, Chester and I say good night and have a great night. And try to make one if you can. I'd love to see it. See y'all. Say goodbye, Chester. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Chick-a-chick-chick. See y'all.